my gosh, y'all, I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve that, Warriors fans. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much. I know my team isn't in the playoffs, so I can't be happy or celebrate about other teams, guys. I'm sorry. I got carried away. But this is an amazing win for the Rockets. Tragic for the Warriors. Let's go ahead and run down the stat line really quickly because I want to get into the meat, the nitty-gritty of the game, okay? So the one and only Durant poured in 29 points. Klay Thompson poured in 23 points. Curry scored 22 points and Draymond scored 12 points. Aside from them, there weren't many other contributions. It was mainly them carrying the team. And for the Rockets, Capella had 12 points, Harden had 19 points, CP3 had 20 points, and Eric Gordon, oh my gosh, player of the game almost. 20, if not the player of the game, 24 points. He killed it. So let's break this stuff down because James Harden, yes, he scored 19 points. He did. But he shot 23% from the field yesterday, okay? Also, he's shot 3 for 22 from the three-point line in his last 2 games combined. 3 for 22. So imagine like stepping behind the three-point line, pulling up 22 times and only making 3 of them, you know? At some point, I would be like, baby, you know what I'm saying? I need to reevaluate. Reevaluate, but no, he's just like a Rocky. He's gonna keep shooting, which is, you know, it is what it is. And a reporter asked him about it post-game and he scoffed. He said, who cares? I'm just missing shots, but we're still winning. That's literally what he said, guys. He said that in the interview. I said, who cares? The score is too close for those mistakes, you know, because we'll get to this later in the video, but you might lose CP3, so who cares? The whole city of Houston cares. James, you should start caring too. Get in the gym. Kobe would be in the gym as we speak, you know? 4 a.m. he's out there shooting shots, but that's, no, excuse me, 3 a.m. But you know, there are no Kobe's in the league right now, so we're just gonna. But honestly, that just shows how great the Rockets defense is, that even though they kind of shot some low field goal percentages, like Chris Paul and Harden tonight, their field goal percentages were both kind of low. And for the Warriors, their stars' field goal percentage was significantly higher. So I'm telling you guys, the Rockets defense is smothering. You can't breathe. You cannot breathe when the Rockets are guarding you. Also, we've got CP3 with his veteran leadership running the show, telling everybody where to go, pulling up from the 3, and guess what he did? Shimmied on Curry. Oh! I'm sorry, y'all, but when I saw that, I got so hyped. And here's the reason why, guys, okay? Please don't get butthurt by this. I have to say that every time I say something because people are very fragile nowadays. You say something about their player or their team and it's like, how are you hating on them if this, oh my gosh, just laugh. Have a sense of humor, chill. Take a breather, please. I'm tired of doing these little disclaimers. Come on now, Kobe, I'm telling you. Or whether that butthurt when you were playing, what's up? Dang, man, I know. Sometimes I just gotta talk to my man over here, you know, because we understand it. Y'all, sometimes you don't. Anyway, he shimmied on Curry. Basically, he made this really tough 3, okay? Curry played excellent defense. I cannot fault Curry for anything he did in that possession. Tragic that it wasn't enough because this dude pulled up over him and said, ugh. When he forced his shots, it looked ugly. Like, it didn't look like it's going in, but it said swish. And then he hit him with the shimmy right in Curry's face, which at first I was like, dang, like that is disrespectful. And then I remembered, oh, he's shimmying on Curry. The dude that does this like every other night. He shimmies up and down benches in opposing courts and whatnot. So I'm like, shoot, he's fine, right? After the game, he actually laughed about it and he said, if you can shimmy on someone else, you gotta be all right getting shimmied on. I said, thank you, Curry. That's what I wanted to hear. Because if you would have said anything else, oh, I would have lost it. You know I would have lost it. No, you don't get to shimmy on people and then as soon as they give you a little shimmy action back, your butt hurt. Come on now. But he took it like a champ, he laughed at it. And I love that. I love that, Curry. So I'm gonna give you a hand clap for that, Curry. Because a lot of your fans can't even accept that like you did. It's tragic because they're not even the ones that got shimmied on. But they're over here, Chris Paul's not even better than Curry. So be quiet. Who won? I'm just saying, Curry, your points just went up for that, man. I'm not rooting for you, but like, you know, And also on that note, that kind of embarrassing note, guys, KD, he went 1 for 5 in the 4th quarter of the last game, guys. This game, he went 0 for 0 in the last quarter. You can't do that. I don't know who told him that he could shoot no shots, but you cannot do that. You can't. Especially when the score is this close, you know what I'm saying? This late in the game, this late in the series, like, come on, KD. He's already said, though, he doesn't like to be a leader, doesn't like to step up and stuff like that, so I guess. But at the same time, it's like, no, you have to, at some point, assume this responsibility. He scored 29, though, you know what I'm saying? He got to the free throw line and whatnot, and he was pouring them in. He was doing his stuff throughout the entire game. But the 4th quarter, he said, I'm on vacation. He was taking a break. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I cannot relate. I never played a full NBA game, so I don't know how tiring it is. He was probably tired. So he said, you know, I'm gonna chill. I'm just gonna run up and down the court. Cool. Your team lost. Next, we got Draymond Green. Oh, man, Draymond. I'm telling you, like, I be trying to cut him a break, but at some point, we gotta face these issues head on. He choked. Guys, Draymond choked. He did. They passed the ball to him with a couple seconds left. He's running, fumbles the ball. I said, Draymond, I ain't never seen you act like this before. What's going on? Against the Rockets. I guess the Rockets is maybe like his kryptonite or something. It's like James Harden is just dunking on this man, just doing whatever. He's missing dunks, and now he just chokes the game away. And honestly, I feel for him. Like, that must really suck. Imagine your whole city getting let down because you fumbled the ball. Like, that's not even funny. I'd be so depressed. Afterwards, like, I remember in the post-conference, I don't know if this is word for word, but he just said, like, there's not much to it. I just got the ball and I made a mistake or something like that. There's not much to it. I'm like, Draymond, but there is. It's your whole season. There's a lot to it.
Slippery. Whoa.
There's a lot to it.
I'm going down.
But you know, I'm gonna let you go because that's a really tough thing to deal with, honestly. Like, I don't know how I would deal with that. You know, Kobe would never do that, but that's not the point. I'm not including that in this video.
Yours forever. Fell for you beyond measure.
I'm gonna keep that to myself. I never said that. Anyway, also, this game was the first time the Warriors lost a back-to-back game since the 2016 NBA Finals, guys. That's wild. So, I don't know if this is unlucky for them, but here's the one thing that they have going for them. They're saving grace, which is very sad. Very sad. But CP3 went down in the 4th quarter. He was holding his hamstring. I literally was like crying, but he didn't come back. Okay, he went down in the 4th quarter and he was out. So if he doesn't play the next game, the Warriors have a great chance. I don't know who's gonna step up in his absence. Like, James Harden's been missing all type of shots. Clint Capella scored 12. He needs to score at least 15. Okay, and that's with CP3 there. So when he's gone, I don't know who's gonna step up. Eric Gordon can step up, but I don't know if that'll be enough. He gotta have a vintage Eric Gordon on the Hornets type of game, you know? I don't know. So hopefully CP3 is okay for the next game to play. I don't know. Also, they have Iguodala who's hurt, but he might be ready to come back next game too. So if CP3's out and Iguodala comes back, Warriors, they might have it. Rockets, I'm sorry. So very tragic situation that the Rockets are in right now. But go ahead. But guys, I want to know what y'all think in the comments. What did you think about this game? Okay, what did you think? What does this say about the Warriors? And what does this say about the Rockets? And have you changed your prediction? Yes or no? I want you to answer those questions in MLA format. Double-spaced font, please. I'm just kidding. In the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Check out my Draymond Green before the NBA because I just feel like it's the perfect time for that, you know? And check out my last video here. Subscribe to the Splash Squad. I'll see y'all later.